Now at 6, a man killed and a woman hurt in a shooting on the near north side. We're getting new details tonight on the investigation and the person being questioned by police.
And check your calendar. It is mid-November. You wouldn't know it when you looked at these temperatures. 70s for today, but tomorrow it's back to November.
Plus, new support for the family of a fallen sheriff's deputy as they prepare to lay him to rest. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News. We begin tonight with that shooting investigation at a home on the near south side of Indianapolis. So the gunfire this afternoon killed a man and seriously injured a woman. Our Marina Silva tonight shares what we know from investigators so far.
It happened around 12:30 Saturday afternoon, and police say the shooting happened at this home on Union Street. It happened in this neighborhood on the southeast side. When police got to the house, they found two people shot, a woman and a man. They were both taken to the hospital, but the man died a few hours later. Police say the shooting did happen inside the home. They detained a person of interest during their investigation. While police do believe everyone is accounted for, the question remains, how do these three people know each other and what happened?
We're still interviewing witnesses and canvassing the area. I do know that preliminary information suggests that this was some type of domestic disturbance, but again, we haven't made it that far yet to piece together if that's exactly what occurred. We have detained that person of interest, and so we'll have to do our due diligence as investigators, or our investigators will have to do their due diligence and slow things down, get search warrants, interviewing witnesses and that person of interest detained if they elect to talk to investigators.
Police are asking anyone with video footage in the area from right around the time of the shooting to contact them. Reporting in Indianapolis, Marina Silva, 13 News.
Tonight, IMPD is investigating a crash involving an Indianapolis Fire Department truck. Take a look here. This happened this afternoon at the intersection of 38th and Georgetown, and you can see the fire department vehicle landed on top of another car's hood. IFD telling us the truck was headed to a house fire with sirens on when a driver sped through traffic and slammed into it. The truck then went airborne, landing on another car sitting at the traffic light. Thankfully, nobody seriously hurt. So far, no arrests. We're learning some new information tonight about the 4 National Guardsmen involved in that Boone County crash yesterday. We now know they were leaving the Frankfort Armory headed to Camp Atterbury for training when they crashed on I-65. 1 guardsman died in the crash, 3 others seriously hurt. This happened near the 865 interchange just past the county line. And in a statement today, Governor Braun said, quote, "The Indiana National Guard is always there for Hoosiers and our communities, and we must always be there for them in their time of need and tragedy." This week, we've seen an outpouring of support and mourning after the loss of a Delaware County Sheriff's deputy killed in the line of duty. Well, tonight, his loved ones have a new resource to help them through the grieving process. Our Brandon Schaff is here in studio tonight with the people now stepping up who know what this family's going through, Brandon.
Yeah, good evening, Jenny. That's the idea behind the COPS organization, which stands for Concerns of Police Survivors. Corporal Blake Reynolds' family will have them to offer some much-needed support after the pain of this tragic loss. And Reynolds was killed in a Wednesday morning crash on I-69. He stopped to help a semi-truck that was partially on the roadway when another semi crashed into them. A procession was held later that day as the public watched, showing respect to Reynolds for his ultimate sacrifice. Now, COPS is here for his family to let them know that they're not alone. They'll assign a family liaison after the line-of-duty death, trying to match survivors with similar backgrounds. Dan Calvin is the former president of Indiana COPS, the local chapter here. In June 2014, his son Jacob was a Tipton County Sheriff's deputy who was killed in a crash while responding to a call. He says the COPS was there for him throughout the funeral process and beyond, providing long-term support.
For me, the pain never goes away. You just learn to deal with it. And the COPS organization has done a fantastic job of helping individuals through that process.
And Calvin hasn't spoken directly to the Reynolds family yet, but hopes to be in touch with them next week. And he says that it'll help to let them know that there's someone there for them that's also felt the pain of this loss and can guide them through it. And coming up at 11, we'll hear more from Kelvin as he talks about the support that cops offered him personally and to others who lost someone serving their community in law enforcement. Jenny.
And that connection is so important in helping these families. So looking forward to hearing more about it. All right, Brandon, thanks so much. Also want to let you know we've now learned the memorial details for Corporal Reynolds. There is a public visitation next Friday from 2 to 7 at Grace Baptist Church in Muncie. Then on Saturday, a public funeral service is planned at Delta High School with a procession starting at 10 a.m. We have all those details posted for you right now on WTHR.com. Rob?
Well, it certainly didn't feel like mid-November today. Temperatures were not record-breaking, but they were pretty close. The record was 74. 72 is the highest we made it to so far. We've now actually cooled back down into the 60s. Still some 70s hanging on. But we are about to see a big change in the forecast as we expect the temperatures to cool down. There's some cooler air moving in from northern and northwestern parts of Indiana. That's going to help to drop our temperatures. We may see, as this front moves by, a few showers pop up in the southern part of the state. But overall, the trend here is to drop the temperatures, clear things out. We're expecting dry conditions as this front moves through. We'll be right around 40 for tomorrow morning. Mostly clear skies expected for tonight. We start out at 40, but we're not going to warm up anywhere near where we were today. Low to mid-50s. This is where we should be for this time of year. Plenty of sunshine, but I do have rain in the 7-day forecast. We'll talk about when that arrives coming up. Jenny?
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks so much, Rob. New tonight, the state just started issuing full SNAP benefits today. Of course, this is huge for hundreds of thousands of Hoosiers who've had food assistance essentially in limbo during the government shutdown. So here's what you need to know. The FSSA says the process is already underway. SNAP recipients can expect to see money on their EBT cards starting tomorrow. If your regular issuance date already passed, your benefits will be available tomorrow, too. Still ahead tonight, a pair of unusual animal rescues here in Indiana. We'll tell you about the precarious predicaments these creatures found themselves in before first responders jumped in to help.